MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. Wilmer Flores, the National League's leading hitter to this point, takes his swings. Next. Jeff Samardzija is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Jeff Samardzija, the pride and joy of Valparaiso High School, Valparaiso, Indiana. Also, a pretty good wide receiver for the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Big, strong guy. A lot of people think he takes that football mentality out on the mound. 94 to 96. Good sink, good late run, good hard breaking ball, and his split finger has gotten a lot better. If Jeff Samardzija is on, you'll know early he'll be inducing a lot of ground balls.
First delivery to him on the way. Starling Marte is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
Nick Ahmed.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Donald is there, and he makes the catch for the out. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in, it's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today. Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Now it'll be the Giants' turn, no score. Luke Weaver gets the start for Arizona in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Brandon Crawford digging in next as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction. First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
from the stretch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Stepping up now, Mike Yastrzemski. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. From the stretch. Line towards center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to see Brandon Crawford. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
His batter-pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. He's gone 3 for 8. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Looking at his career totals, Belt enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Outside, 3-0 now. Misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. Next to bat for the Giants, Sandy Donald. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. Lined into right, a base hit, and this will bang up against the wall. 1 run scores.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Here's Buster Posey now. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first, they've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
To the plate now, Jeff Samardzija, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Count is 1-2 now. Line to the right side. Marte is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Peralta, as we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
So many things run through a pitcher's mind in this situation when your offense gives you a big lead. You know you got to pot commit and get aggressive with that fastball. You got a smile on your face because you have the lead, but you want to continue to attack and try and stay in this game as long as possible.
Nope.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Digging in now, Christian Walker. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will track it down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Peralta aboard here at first with nobody out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient even with 2 strikes.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Eduardo Escobar. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And there are 2 away now. Striding in, Josh Rojas. He went deep in the contest last night. Hard ground ball to third, taken in by Longoria. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
The batter, number 35. Shortstop, Brandon.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. A curveball hit right back at him. To second for 1. Throw on to first is in time, and they'll double up Crawford. So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Wilmer Flores. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The count now at 2-1. Now the pitch. And he popped him up. Rojas onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
Welcome back to Oracle Park, home of the Giants, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Popped him up. Belt in foul ground. One down.
The right fielder, number 2.
Stepping into the box, Starling Marte. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Low for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. The 1-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Belt has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
The bat, number 13.
Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Ahmed is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. A ball and a strike now. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line hard to center field. Marte is right there, one down. Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in, Sandy Donald. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the... New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Ketel Marte.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A bouncer up the middle, and the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Longoria has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Christian Walker. He drew a walk his first time up. And he fouls this one off. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Christian Walker is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Eduardo Escobar will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And set to go as the third baseman, Evan Longoria. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Not close. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Short, hit hard. Ahmed has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up Buster Posey, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And up next, the former Notre Dame wide receiver Jeff Samardzija. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said that pretty much top to bottom, their swings have been breaking down and getting loopy. That's resulted in far too many pop-outs to their liking. So the focus the rest of this game is going to be on staying through the middle of the baseball and leveling out their swings.
Thank you, Heidi. Up next for Arizona, Stephen Vogt. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Now here it comes.
Ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Fouled away. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Josh Rojas. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luke Weaver. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Here's Starling Marte. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And that's in there for strike 1. And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3 and ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Steven Duggar. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing.
Nope.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. This one's down to third. Ahmed showing off his range. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. So coming to the plate, Nick Ahmed to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Ketel Marte. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. In there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, David Peralta. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that Alex Young enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mike Yastrzemski. No hits to this point. Just a tick behind for a strike. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And there's one away. So stepping in, Brandon Belt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ready with the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
This is popped up. Ahmed is there for it. 2 down. At the plate, Sandy Donald. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Marte. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready now, Christian Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Walker is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit. But he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. And another foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Smoke toward third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The third baseman.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Escobar. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Swung on and chopped down the line at first. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But it stays in the park, and Karem's off archway number 3. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Stepping in now, Stephen Vogt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Fouled off. The 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Escobar is on his way home. He comes across to score, and the deficit is cut to 4 now.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Josh Rojas is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a liner. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Domingo Leyba will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1, Domingo.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. The average right at 280 coming in. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Oh, look at the stop by Bell. A 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
2-2, here it is. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chance.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. Merrill Kelly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 29, Merrill.
Into the box, Evan Longoria. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here comes the first pitch. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Hard on the ground towards short. There is Ahmed. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in, Buster Posey.
Posey.
First offering on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Alex Dickerson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Alex Dickerson.
Shot toward right center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. The relay, and he is in there.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone. but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Steven Duggar is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And he fouls this one off. Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down, a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now 7-1.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Mike Lee comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down out there. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-1 ball game. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner is in from second. Now he's safe at third, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And it's in time to get him. But a run is in to score away from the play.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the air, down the line in left. Peralta is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Another good inning for the Giants. Who's got it better than those folks right there? More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Trevor Gott's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Trevor Gott.
Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-1 the count. Lifted down the line in left. Yastrzemski will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
The center fielder, Mark.
Fernando Santana is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 26, Fernando Santana.
Yomer Sanchez is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second.
Number 2, Yomer Sanchez.
Joey Bart is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Into the box now, Ketel Marte as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now here it comes. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And that's the second out. Now in the box, David Peralta. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Sanchez is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
So up steps Joey Bart now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ahmed to his left. He's got it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Trevor Gott, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Leak into his motion. Here's his offering. Cue shot here out towards short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the... So here's Eduardo Escobar starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now batting, Stephen Vogt. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Fouled away. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. The 2-2. Hit hard to third. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out.
The batter, number 10.
In now, Josh Rojas. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Popped him up. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch. in the win column.
11-1 at the end of this one. San Francisco put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Jeff Samardzija earns his 8th victory of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting out in the NL West, the Giants combined to allow only 4 hits as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks, 11-1. Fernando Tatis Jr. drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as San Diego took down Kansas City 10-8. They now have 5 straight wins. The Marlins totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 6-2. Nolan Arenado was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, helping the Rockies beat the Reds 4-3. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. The Nationals hit 3 long balls as they took down the visiting Braves 7-1. The Philadelphia Phillies racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 6-1. The Brewers went deep 4 times as they sank the visiting Buccos 8-6. The Cubs picked up 14 hits in total as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 8-2. The New York Yankees combined for 4 total home runs as they beat the visiting Red Sox 8-7. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Tampa Bay Rays combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-3. It was their 5th straight victory. The A's amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the O's in Baltimore 8-4. The Twins held their opponent to just 2 hits as they dismantled the White Sox 9-0. The Blue Jays snapped their 5-game losing streak as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 3-2. The Rangers put up 16 hits on the day as they got the victory in extras against the Angels 9-8. Zach Plesac got the win, his 6th so far this year, as the Indians took down the Astros 3-2. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.